Where are we off to?
Well, we're off to the food garden, that's where we're going. We've got a plastic crate full of goodies here that we're planting. So we've got passion fruit. We've got, what's this here, Lisa?
We've got green and red grapes.
Grapes, ooh.
They're going on the fence.
Yes.
So is the passion fruit. We've got strawberries.
Yes.
Oh, we've got a spiky raspberry. Very spiky canes.
What's that small one just there? What, this one?
Sunflowers.
Little sunflowers. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And some marigolds.
Yeah.
And some calendulas. They're ready to go in.
So this strawberry that we've got in here, I think that's one of 3 different types, isn't it?
There is 3 different varieties of strawberries there. So we're just trying them all out and seeing which one is going to be the best yield. So off we go.
So we're trying to decide where we're going to put the passion fruit.
So it's going to be climbing on the fence. So we want it virtually on the outside of the fence so it can climb around. But we don't want it to shade the plants too much.
So that's a tomato trellis which we put in this morning. And Lisa's planted, what tomatoes you got there, Lisa?
We've got 2 varieties of tomatoes there. We've got beefsteak, the really big ones, so I wanted them to have a really strong trellis.
Yep.
Because they're very heavy tomato. And then we've got Tommy Toe down the other end, which is a small tomato, but it has a big harvest of small tomatoes. So they're both going to grow on the trellis. This garden is going to be all planted out with tomatoes. Shortly, this garden, the tomatoes are just going to be staked with bamboo.
Okay, so we got this one here. It's going to be staked with just bamboo.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And you can see here, this is a mix that Lisa makes up, and we'll show the how we do the mix. So throughout the garden, I come along with my a bucket of this mix, and I just drop it in certain locations. Then Lisa will mix it in as we go. So this garden here is a work in progress.
This gives us so more nutrition.
Yeah, and these are those plants we're talking about that we're going to be planting. We're just going, it's a bit of a, look, the garden is a work in progress. As you can see, it is a mess, but that's how we like to work, I think, isn't it, Lisa?
No, it's not like we like it, it's just what happens.
It's just what happens. But as you can see, the teepee's up. Lisa put the twine around the bottom here for, what have we got in here, Lisa? So the viewers know what we have. Just a bit of an update, and the plants, how they're going, how they're travelling.
Well, let me give you a tour. So coming into the teepee, we've got some peas here, and on this side we've got some radishes, because the peas are going to be coming up to the trellis. So the radishes are down below, and they're a root vegetable, so they're going the other way.
Now you put those in last week?
They haven't been in very long. Let's see, no date on that one. Probably about 2 weeks.
Okay.
For radishes. And I've just popped in some spinach, just 2 plants of spinach, just the other day. Yeah, these here are Bok Choy. They were so tiny when I put them in, but they're growing. They seem to be doing okay. So these here are beans. So I've got 4 peas and 5 beans. This variety is Blue Lake. And then coming around, these are cucumbers, but one of them is very bad. I'm going to pull him out and start again. So we've got 2 cucumbers here. That's one variety. We've got a different variety of cucumbers here. And these are doing really well. They were super tiny when we put them in. They were like this big from seedlings.
And we've had a lot of heavy rain lately too, so that does knock them around. Okay. We try to put these pots over top, but you can only do so much. Yeah.
Every day we're having hail or really heavy rainstorms.
So I mean, there's possible rain this evening.
Yeah, we keep the pots really close by. So then here we've got some snow peas. These were planted and then we went away for a night, and so some of them didn't germinate. So there's a couple here that are slow germinating. Maybe this one is coming through here. Looks like that one could be coming. But there's a lot of the snow peas that are coming up. In front of the snow peas I've got some rocket and some lettuce. Just an heirloom mix of lettuce, so it's all different varieties, which is cool. And then we've got some more of the little bok choys and some tiny cos here. We'll just see how they go. I've had tatsoi here. They really got knocked around by the rain the other day. So if they survive, it's a good thing, and if they don't, well, it's not meant to be. We'll start again. This is another type of cucumber. It's actually going really well. So it hasn't got that far to go till it gets to the first rung of the...
Which plant is going to get to the twine first?
I think the cucumbers will beat the beans.
Okay.
Who knows?
Well, I reckon it's the cucumber, Lisa.
Then we've got some more peas here. So we've got a different variety of peas here. These are shelling peas, and then these ones are some more beans. So in front of the beans, where Des is, really close to where Des is perpetual spinach.
Okay.
Just down, keep on going down there. Perpetual spinach. So you just have to watch as you walk around. Now,
it's like a minefield, all these little plants. Have to be so careful.
You do have to be careful.
Yes.
And then the beans. It's the last one in the teepee. I've just looked up the passion fruit, and they need 7 hours of sun. So they really need to be on this fence here to get that 7 hours of sun.
So as
so
you
we're
can...
going to plant them on the outside. Or we could do it on the inside and just have it trellised up.
Well, that's where the sun comes up in the morning, where I'm pointing the camera at the moment.
It is pretty shady in the morning anyway, and the plants don't get the morning sun anyway because of the shade from the trees. So I kind of feel like by the time the sun comes up, the passion fruit isn't really shading. If you put it on this fence, it's not really shading the garden anyway.
And what's in the raised garden bed here? We've got, I think that's, what type of potato is that? Do you know?
This is kifla.
Yep.
Potato with a little ladybird eating my leaves. There's lots of them, fly away. Another one here. And then on the other side is pink eye potato, and in between we've got 3 varieties of heirloom carrots.
Ooh, carrots.
Stepping there.
Got to watch where I'm stepping.
Don't squash my little babies.
Yep.
Don't step back.
They're so small, aren't they, the carrots?
So cute. They're doing really well. I didn't expect that these would be so big. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to just put a little string on here just to pull them back a little bit.
Yep.
So the carrots can get enough sun.
Yeah, because it's sort of overcrowding it, isn't it? I don't think you're expecting it to do so well.
I've never grown potatoes before. I wasn't expecting my potatoes to be so big.
Have a look at this little ladybug. Or is it ladybug or lady beetle?
Or ladybird. Whatever you want to call it.
He's so cute. I hope you can see how beautiful he is.
Yeah, he's eating my plant. But anyway, we don't eat the leaves, so that's fine.